Yo, home hearties, and welcome to episode 17 of the Lotus SMP, where we have big plans for today. But firstly, there's two things I need to explain. So, number one is the fact that this building, or at least my half of this building, because we sold the top two floors, is now mostly done. So, if you watched the live stream, you will have seen some of this, but you did not see all of this, because I have finished it off camera. So here on the inside of the courthouse, you have our wonderful lobby with a nice place for the receptionist. You have our public bathroom in here. You also have the lifts, or if you're in America, an elevator. And I mean, you may have noticed this. That is now the official symbol of the court. I am not even joking there. On the live stream, we decided that is the official symbol. And then if you come upstairs, you have more lifts or elevators. And you have the main courtroom with another one of these. So in here, you have the desk for Lawyer 1 and Person 1 and Lawyer 2 and Person 2. I have no clue what they're referred to as. You have a place for your wonderful jury. You have a place to stand when you're talking. And the judge goes up here. And of course, you have a nice large window just in case anyone needs to be shot. I mean, just so that we can let in sunlight. And up here, we have the rooms that I do not need to furnish. Because as you can see, they're Seaman's property. Sort of. Not until he gets me another diamond block. So that's the first bit of news done. Now, what is the second bit of news? Well, if we fly all the way over here to the shopping district, then last episode you may remember that we discovered the tragedy of this billboard unfortunately blowing up. Even though the essential text is still there, Seaman has asked me to fix it.
You gotta fix the billboard.
I don't know what you mean. And I mean, that is a fair request. I mean, I did sort of grief their billboard. It's not like they grief my base often. My roads. But anyway, it was a fair request. I did blow up their billboard, so I've repaired it as best as I could. Look, okay, Seaman did not give me a screenshot of what it looked like before. So, I mean, I've just had to repair it from memory. I'm sorry, it's so stupid. It looks so stupid. But anyway, I've learnt my lesson. I can't blow up billboards. However, whilst I'm not allowed to blow up the billboard, they said nothing about me building my own or where to put it. I'm following the rules here, guys. And the thing is, you may notice that it's missing a few essential details, like where to go. Well, that's because I don't actually care about it too much. This billboard is just a statement. That is all it is. However, it has sort of unintentionally worked, because let's say you've just come out of this portal, you look at the billboard, and it's pointing straight to the rocket. So it works. And the best part is, it covers up Rockco. All they said was that I had to rebuild the billboard. And I have. I've just added another one. And if you do fly up, it does have some nice information, which you do need to go in F5 for, and I can't even see it. Do you need rockets? Buy from the rocket. 20 stacks for just 5 diamonds, which is actually correct and much better than Rockco. So hopefully people know where to buy from now. But anyway, what are we doing today? Well, we are not going to actually be doing something you would expect. Unless you've read the title, that is. Because today, we are not going to be working on the city or the shopping district. We are actually going to be working out here, in my farming area. Because, you see, some of you may know that there is a YouTuber called Wattles. And you see, Wattles is a very good YouTuber. I have to admit that, like, he designed that farm. And I think that one. It's either one of them or both. And I am very thankful for that. And the thing is, Wattles has also done a different thing, which was planting 40,000 beetroot. And to put that into perspective, that is a 200 by 200 area, which is considered a world record, and Wattles is very proud of that title. And I think you can see where this is going. Because Wattles What is a world record without a challenger? So, I have taken it upon myself to accept the challenge to plant more beetroot than wattles. How much more? Another 10,000. Bringing it to 50,000. And oh gosh, can you hear the sanity leaving my voice already? And you see, just like wattles, I want to do this in a nice pretty design. Or in other words, a square. However, there is a slight advantage that wattles had over me. 40,000 is a square number. 50,000 is not. In fact, the square root of 50,000 is 223 followed by a bunch of decimal points. So we are going to round that up a bit to 224, which, if you did not know, would come out to a square covering 50,176 blocks. Why am I doing this? It's not even a useful plant! Oh, this is going to be fun. And with all of that said, well, I think it's time to go and get some dirt. So if you've ever wanted to know what 50,000 dirt looks like, it's this. 29 full chests. Which, I'm gonna be honest, that makes it sound like a lot less. So yeah, as you can see, quite a lot of dirt, and I mean, some of it is grass as well. This would have taken me like 3 more hours if I went with just dirt. And just so that everyone knows, this is not dirt that I already had. All of this was mined in the past 2 days. And you might be going, oh, Pineapple, why don't you just reuse some of the dirt you have? It's because, for this to absolutely count, I want to make sure that I do it solo. And I cannot confirm whether the dirt that I had in my chests already was collected solo. So of course I did the reasonable thing of going and mining it all again. I'm not mad. I'm not insane. I'm just getting a world record here. That's what it is. This is definitely not sending me insane. I mean, this dirt was definitely collected without any trouble. Oh my gosh, I just broke one of my shovels. I just broke my second one. Yeah, this is a really fun thing. But anyway, so I decided to work something out as well. So going with a 214 by 214 square starting on this bit here, it would fill in an area to around here. This is definitely a reasonable project. Absolutely worth the hours this is going to take. But anyway, with all of that said, let's get to work. Okay, so just so that everyone knows, you're about to see these clips here, and of course, when filling in 50,000 dirt blocks, you do get a bit tired. So just so everyone knows, basically, in a few of these clips, I will sound dead. So there we go, I have the square planned out. Now to fill it in. Okay, so I'm at the point now where I need to start leaving gaps so that the water can actually soak the farmland. So basically, this is going to be a water spot, and then I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, leave a block gap, and then go again. And repeat that across this whole area. Oh, this is slow. Now, the reason I just showed you that was because that officially marks the halfway point with this square. I am not even joking about that. And if you're wondering why, like, this isn't filled in halfway in length, look up the square cube law. That basically explains how this is halfway. But if I'm honest, this has not taken as much time as I thought. Like, it has sort of gone quicker, and I'm probably going to regret saying that, but I'm confident. Like, it's taken over a day, I mean, because the server shut down. That was odd, like, servers shut down for 8 hours. So it's taken a while, but we're already halfway with the dirt, so that gives me confidence that I can finish this by the end of the week at least. And that is probably very overconfident. But morales are still high, and I should probably eat something. 2 things. 1, there is a lot of mobs. Just what is this? And also, I am having to swap to grass. I have completely run out of dirt. However, that is kind of good in a way, because it means that I've gone through most of these chests. So it means I've made some serious progress. I'm coming for your record, Wattles. This record will be mine. And my sanity is surprisingly still intact. Well guys, we have officially hit 75% and I didn't even realise. So apparently the perimeter at this length here is 75%. And I only realised this after calculating it when I got there. So we're 3/4 of the way through, meaning there is still 12,500 blocks left. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is the last area. This is the last 8x8 area. The last stack. It's done. It is actually done. 50,000 blocks. This platform is so big that it goes out of render distance. But now it comes time to actually plant this, and I decided to employ some help from my wonderful villager over here. Sort of. So basically, this used to be a carrot farm, and I completely replaced that in hopes that I would get seeds. I do not know if this farm can produce seeds. So if I open the chest, there's three seeds. This was all of my beetroot. I planted all of my beetroot in here. And he gave me 3 seeds in return. I'm taking this back. This is mine. You can have your one little patch of carrots. No, don't pick them up. The seeds are mine. Oh, my inventory's full. Yeah, stop picking them up. They're mine. Those are your crops. Those carrots are his. He can do whatever he wants with those carrots. I literally do not care, but the beetroot is mine. Well, the seeds at least. So you may have noticed the fact that all of this was built on an ocean, by the way. You know, just in case that wasn't obvious. And the thing is, that was actually done so that I could just use the ocean water to hydrate the crops. So if I just fill that in there, I can get to planting. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, I actually filled in this square a lot quicker than I thought I would. So I am fairly confident that I can get this done quickly. Just gotta start with 1 seed. This is slow. Okay, so I was just counting the water, and by that I mean I was running across and going 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and I may have realised something. So if we ignore this row of water here, there is 11 bits of water on this side, and around 12 or 13 on that side. Meaning we are over halfway, with tilling the ground at least, and that was quick. Like, I'm not even joking here. Everything has felt like it's gone oddly quick. And, like, it really shouldn't, because it hasn't been a short time. I've been on the server for, like, an hour and a half, and I've only filled in 2 rows. I'm halfway with tilling the ground. I'm going to see if I can do this by the end of today, which is an absolutely ludicrous idea. It is ridiculous. But, I mean, I have time. It's a weekend. I can do whatever. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing better I could be doing with my time. So let's get on with this then. Well, it's a special time here now, because look at this. Every bit of the ground is tilled. 50,000 blocks all tilled. Minus a few areas like this, and this is where like spiders attack and then they jump on you and stuff. Stuff like that's annoying. But it's always going to be happening, so I just have to remove it. But the best part about this is because we have reached peak efficiency at this point. What do I mean by that? Well, basically, I don't have to go and sleep anymore. I no longer have to waste time flying over to that bed. Because it's all farmland, which isn't a full block, and therefore mobs can't spawn. Meaning I can work tirelessly through the night planting beetroot. Sort of both in real life and in Minecraft. Such a healthy sleep schedule I have here. But anyway, the big point. Because the beetroot is also around half done. Not quite halfway, because the halfway point is actually around here, but we are close. We are so close. And I want this done by today. So, with all of that said and done, I think it's time to get planting. I see trees green, red beetroots too. I want this record just to beat you. And I think to myself, what the heck am I doing with my life? Guys, this is it. This is it. So there's just over 1.5 rows left, which is less than 1 row harvest. And what I mean when I say 1 row harvest is literally harvesting a single row, 1 block wide. And this is it. This is the last one that I'm harvesting. It has been around 6 hours. This is not healthy. You know, just to make that clear to everyone. Do not do this. Do not decide to go and plant 50,000 beetroot. Because despite the fact it's vegetables, this is not a healthy thing. But here we go, planting the row back. This feels so weird, doesn't it? Just looking. And it's as far as you can see. It's out the render distance. It's literally the only thing that you can see. So now we plant this row, and then we start on the last one. This is it, guys. The last row. Don't try and ruin this. Get out. This is it. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. It's done. It is actually done. It's actually done. Oh my god. 50,000 beetroot. All planted by just me. One man. Oh my gosh, that's so trippy as well with all the textures. And look at it. It is... Oh, come on. Look at it. It is... Oh my gosh. Okay, yep, this is what happens when you don't sleep. Oh gosh, I'm just shooting arrows into my field. Oh yeah, something you may notice. My game audio has been down in like all of these clips, and that's just because for however many hours this has taken, I did not just want to hear... That would have got irritating. But no, as I was saying, like, aside for the few random holes where just, like, for some reason it's not grown as fast, or where I've recently harvested, it is a perfect field of 50,000 beetroot as far as the eye can see. 50,000 beetroot. And, oh yeah, I should probably prove this, so if I go into statistics, items, and sort by times used, diamond hoe, 70,000 uses, and beetroot seeds 64,000. And I have apparently picked up 66,000, so like, there's a good 2,000 here that I haven't used. I don't know where they are, because I did not farm any beetroot before this. But anyway, it's done. Well, let's see what Hey Squid's reaction to this is. This is so weird. It's so weird. If I just go into F1, this is so weird. This is like backrooms level stuff, just infinite beetroot. What on earth am I doing? Well, sorry, not am doing. What have I done?
Oh,
so you see, I've been doing some work recently. So, how much beetroot do you think this is?
This has got to be like more than like 10,000. Oh my goodness.
This is 50,000.
What in the?
Just.
And why did you do this?
Oops. Because I had nothing to do.
Oh, pineapple.
Yeah.
And you say you're not insane.
And that officially brings an end to planting 50,000 beetroot. And I have a special request. And this is something that I really never do. If you have enjoyed this video, then please consider watching another, because it would really help the channel. And I'm hoping that since you enjoyed this video, or at least I assume you did since you're still watching, then please see if you do enjoy any of the other content on this channel. And either way, it's just a request, you're not expected to. Now, as for me, I think I am going to sit alone and really reconsider what I am doing in life. I mean, personally, I think it was worth it. Just like, look at how fun this is to just glide across a field of beetroot. It is amazing. And the other thing that I'm going to do, okay, well, you may be able to tell what I'm going to do based on how I have been acting. So you may have noticed that throughout this video, I have been referring to Wattles specifically. And that is because I really want him to see this. And when I say this, I am kind of not joking. I am on his subreddit, I have his Twitter account, and I may have just found his Discord. So Wattles, if you do somehow see this, which I really do not think he will, but if you somehow do, please comment. Just like, you know, or at least give some indication that you know your record has been beaten. Please, Wattle, acknowledge me, notice me, senpai. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna shut up and end this video. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please do consider watching another one. It would really help. And if you are the one wonderful person— what is that? Ah, that's a broken leg. That is unacceptable. Anyway, as I was saying, if you do just happen to be the man himself, again, please comment. So yeah, as I said, I really hope you have enjoyed this episode. I think this is the one that has taken the longest and most work to create, and I really hope that you can see why it took so long. So yes, with all that said, I want to give a huge thank you to you guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.